The tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Clemson will kick off to get us underway.
Are you playing against me?
He'll bring it out. It's Perez. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the move, it's Walton. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Hunt is on its way. On his way from around the 50. He's going to get loose. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's got him. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Slip. There's a crease. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Here's Carr to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Upstairs, he's got it. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Gonna run it. It's Mobley. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Clemson jumps to the line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got...
unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Got his man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one. And it's been a clinic on this drive so far.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And I see what the quarterback saw. He saw man-to-man coverage on the outside. Give my guy a chance to win. But the DB won. Great job staying glued to the wide receiver, seeing the ball when it's coming, and batting it down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I know the intensity can be overwhelming, but you have to hold your water. This makes it much tougher on 3rd and goal. Just keep slinging it. Pressure coming. Intercepted deep in his own end. Inside the 40. He's at the 40. At the 20. 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
What the hell, bro?
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He wants to take the top off. And it's
Oh my
incomplete
fucking
after
God, bro.
taking a
Catch
shot
it.
on second down. They're staring at 3rd.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Oh my God, swat that. I gotta swat that. That's on me.
Execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't...
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's James. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out in the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Carr. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Good drop.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sacked first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He's open on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for room. It's Mobley. Got enough for the first. Nothing but green grass down the middle. All the way! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. Still running at the 40. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Clemson is quick to the line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And obviously that linebacker is getting up with a little bit of juice, a little pep in his step. That was a great lick. Nice job seeing the ball thrown, breaking on it, and really delivering a good blow. But how about the credit to the receiver? Holding on to the football when you're getting hit by a big linebacker in college football, that's a...
Got it!
down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback keeper. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
From the gun on third down, Carr. He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Not really looking to score 3s. It would have been a 50-yard field goal attempt. The offense trying to convert on 4th down. Fires quickly. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Clemson calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Johnson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Southern Mississippi taking on the number 25 team.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they got him.
And they finally get their 1st sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Turning it on! They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. In the red area, it's Walton. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing, Carr, got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the... Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
It's just so
Let's go, CJ. Tell him you are not Derek or David.
Plays with his feet like this, runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Makes the grab in their space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to take a shot. And the incomplete pass.
Good job knocking the ball down. No need to catch it. They coach want to do stupid shit. Just knock the ball
Talk
down.
about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half.
Got a little grass. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football, good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football, finishing the run. He gets knocked out of balance, but how about this offense set up now?
Oh my God. You can't fuck with me.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the kick is good, but
Damn, then you want to hit my kicker, man? That's how you feel, bro. You got to hit my kicker, man. He ain't doing nothing to you. I'm just talking shit, bro. Please don't get mad, because it'd be another emotional guy here. What is he? The military guy?
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit.
I'm just talking shit because you came here like, yeah, we need this. Well, you ain't going to get it.
He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the
Ooh, good
wideout.
pass.
It's caught.
I need to
And
stay
the
with
big
him.
gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That boy finna break a record. How much you gonna throw for? About 600?
To the air on 1st down.
Ooh, what was that? That was ugly. I wouldn't even be mad if you would have closed the motherfucking app.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him.
You know, my whole ass DB busted coverage twice on some lucky shit, left him wide open.
They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down.
This quarterback obviously did a
Damn, now I'm cheating.
coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart with that last completion.
Damn,
guys, he's
nah.
now got over 300
Oh, you
yards
talking about playing
passing.
under, man.
Ripping off a good
Bro, it's
chunk
man.
inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And man, you love to see that from this.
Anybody
offense
watching the
coming
stream
out
could
and
tell you it ain't 3
pacing,
niggas
right?
on
Like
him,
putting
bitch.
the
It might
two
look like it
together,
because he
their defense
plastered.
just gave up a touchdown.
I ain't
But
put 3
you wanna
niggas on
snatch
nobody.
the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go.
That's just
cap
how
this
good
thing
the
off
defense
with a
is.
touchdown.
Got coach over there seeing
I think
about
the
6
biggest issue
niggas
in the
on him.
passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10.
Ooh, go
Rolling
get
to the
that
right,
bitch. He
trying
trying
to
to
make
run.
something happen. Soft spot in the middle. And he cruises his way
He still got a
out.
chance.
Touchdown,
Let me shut the fuck up.
Tigers.
It ain't over.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a
Where you
team.
going
No
for?
doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty
10-point
flag
ball game,
down,
what?
and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. He'll bring it out. It's James. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
I like when you ask for shit. Damn, I might be. Nah, I said it wasn't
They'll
over.
try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
I got faith in you.
Running inside. It's Mobley.
I need my
Nowhere to go
blockers to
on
block,
that
though.
one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten
my
smaller. They got to
block
play in
to block.
space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
You say we ain't got no plays in it, man.
Send the tight end in motion. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Quick strike complete.
Come
That's a
on.
nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Let that fucking bum put
One
his
of the things
hands
I love
on you.
about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. He uncorks one deep. Makes a deep grab. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who
You can't
makes
make
the
it
winning
up 'cause it's
plays
real life.
to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
Wow. Wow, he's pressing my guys.
Here's Carr to throw. Finds his man. It's Flanagan. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And
Put that
because
boy
they're
in the
getting
slow
so
cooker,
many guys
man.
close to the line of scrimmage,
I don't like
they're
cooking my
taking
food on high,
advantage, throwing
man.
it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Carr. Good timing on the quick
Play
out.
route.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Has it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Trying to pound their way in. He's got it
fuck
down to the
in there,
1-yard
man.
line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close, punching in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
4th down, Carr. Looking to the end zone.
Fucking catch.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
He's a
Right on the
man.
money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th
Wanna
and
see a
goal, they're
dead
going
body?
to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pulls it in with 1 hand, and he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. To the air, it's Denson. Quickly to the tight end. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat.
Bitch.
He stopped.
Ooh, he's supposed to
39
fumble.
after
Come
gaining
on.
10. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Finds his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off.
That was a fucking swat, bro.
He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to...
Touchdown, Clemson! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. They want to throw it. And he snatches it and comes down in the end zone for the 2.
On that two-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up two-point conversion.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Play fake, Carr, going for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle on offense.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. He's not going to get there. Had to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the first down. Now they have a decision to make on 4th. Timeout called by Clemson as their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep his drive alive.
This nigga's hurry up and me. I want to see hurry up myself. Oh yeah, 1-on-1, I like that. Oh, good pick.
It'll be intercepted in the end zone. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop.
I'm not like that, but I know something. You lost, I won.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Shit, I don't know, man. We too deep into the game.
Looking downfield on first down.
Shit, Mav say 35-21. Ooh, let me get that back.
Oh, it's picked off.
Let me get that back.
Bad time for a mistake like that.
31-42.
We've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we
damn, now he mad for real, man. God damn, now, man. I done got him in his feelings. I knew you was gonna get emotional. What they say? Look at him, emotional.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships.
Going for it all.
Catch that shit.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Throwing, Carr. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Both of these offenses just up and down the field, scoring at will. This QB's already got over 150 passing yards in the game, so he's not going to stop slinging it. Which defense can get a stop?
What are you running? Nigga, run the fucking route, stupid motherfucker. Ain't that damn loud here. Fuck it. Yeah.
They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
See the difference? I'm throwing no bullshit because I'm up. I don't give a fuck what happened.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And that is how
If I'm trash, what that make you?
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won.
Hey, I love you though, bro. It's all love, bro.
Building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. Let's build. And continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season. You never know where you could be. What
It's all
dreams
love,
you could
bro.
bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
This say just block me or delete my number. I don't feel like it. Let me see what the niggas doing to my nephew, bro.